Happy Thursday, Scorpios. Welcome to Tea Time Tarot with me, Brenna. A little Palo Santo for you, yeah, in the camera. A little Palo Santo for the cards I'm going to be using today. I am a Scorpio also. That's my sun sign, but this is for Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Also for cross watchers who are nosy about us. Go ahead, be nosy, because Scorpios are the most curious, but they're also the most mysterious. So good luck figuring us out. This tends to being like 3 minutes longer of a reading, just because I think I'm reading myself. I do go back and listen to some that seem like they apply to me after I've done it. I'm like, oh my God, is that my life? Sometimes it is, whether it's my sign or not. But, yeah, so. We're still in Mercury in retrograde, so I will trip up my words. Your phones will still screw up, and your electronics will still screw up. The air conditioner's still kicking on. I would call it a blessing. That means it's like I haven't had to turn my heat on yet, so it's been great weather here in Connecticut, USA. I am shuffling right now the holographic Rider-Waite deck. There's another name for it on the box, but I lost the box. Or I think maybe I know where I put it. I don't know. Nonetheless, I should get the name out for you. If you are a tarot card reader, you either have this deck or want this deck, you could probably put holographic Rider-Waite deck into like the search bar on Amazon or Google and get it. So, all right. Now, for your love life, it looks like you've met somebody at work or through work in some weird work way. You could have actually like just drove them to work, or they could, or been in the same vehicle on the way to work, or just met them on their job some weird way. It's going to resonate differently for everybody. That's with the Three of Pentacles, and they are coming in. And they're a little nervous because they're with the with the Knight of Cups. They're coming in pretty fast and furious, but they're concerned. They're very nervous that you have a lot of options, and they want you to pick them. And they know that you do have a lot of options, so they're definitely coming in. They have seen that you've recently been through a breakup with the Two of Cups in reverse. And the Ten of Cups in reverse, so it kind of a dream died. This relationship that was supposed to be the dream, the epitome of love, happiness, and hearth and home, was completely destroyed. And they may not know why or how, and maybe the cards will tell us that. But they do know they're trying to make their presence known and come in and give you a love offer before all of your other choices do. The Seven of Cups being like your other 6 choices start coming in and giving you love offers. They want to really kind of stand out from the others and possibly come in first. They might be a little bit more, they're coming in, some people may know you're coming off a breakup, but they're like, oh, well, I'll let her heal, I'll give her a little time. This person's like, she's had enough time. So, I want to say they're younger than you. This is your past person was younger than you. I do apologize. And your past person, it looks like they cheated on you with a third party. I think it's almost, I don't know, but how your person knows what's going on. But they know that you've broken up with this person, and you're pretty healed about it. It's been maybe a month. I mean, that doesn't seem like a long time, but maybe you weren't together with this person a long time. So your past person is younger than you, and they did cheat on you with the Three of Swords. And what's fun? I'm just gonna say it. I've heard it in my head twice. Your past person that cheated on you is a piece of crap that you left behind and broke your heart, and your dreams were destroyed, and whatever the breakup over there was, possibly knows the person who's interested in you, who's a little bit older, maybe by 10 years, because the last person was quite a bit younger than you. This person is older, so it's still younger than you, but maybe by 5 to 7 years. So I think your past person and your new person might know each other even through work. So maybe the three of you know each other, so maybe it gets messy, but maybe that's how they know so much. Maybe the last person is kind of talking to your new person about everything that happened, and your new person has some pity for you because they can have a mind of their own to listen to what's going on from the past person, and they feel like they've waited long enough, so they're coming in pretty quickly. Okay, that's the one I just threw out was a breakup card again. So that's your past person. Let me get a better shuffle so we can get an idea of what's the new person is. Besides possibly being from the same workplace as your last person, they are, also you knowing something from their workplace. So the three of you all kind of know each other, which is interesting, but I don't think it'll tangle up in any way. So maybe those people aren't working at the same place anymore, something like that, or you're not working there anymore, or whatever it is. It doesn't seem to be a thing where it tangles up. Okay, so this person definitely is like, I don't want to be the bad guy and steal you, or bad girl, the bad person, and steal you from your previous person there, because they kind of are stealing you from your previous person, but you've had a good month at least to heal and get over the situation, and they feel like it's been long enough, but they also don't want to feel like they're being a bad person. They want to feel like they do have integrity, so they don't want to compromise their own integrity by coming in and sweeping you off of your feet. But they also know, they are aware of the fact that your person cheated and had you in a third party in the past over the summer. So they know that that's what happened. So they think the person's like, what's wrong with you? How could you possibly cheat on this girl? She's a girl, guy. How could you cheat on this individual? They're so awesome. They're so great. I would love to be with them, and you've just disregarded this person, and you've chosen somebody else over them, and you've cheated on them, and how could you do that? And it's their opening to come in to they want to be with you. They're not joking. How could you do that? I would love to be with this person. So they are coming in for you, but on the same notion of they know what your person did, so they do have some sympathy and pity for you. So your person and they must talk whether or not they still work together or not. There must be some communication because they're quite aware of what happened. They do see that you are healed. 10 of Swords in reverse. So you definitely are healed from that. They see that. They know that. They might be the first on the scene just because they've talked to your ex. So everybody else is not sure what's going on. Nothing's being put on social media. Everything's being quiet. No one really knows what your relationship status is. So no one's like coming in to say, making love offers yet. So that's why this person's like, before everybody else catches on that she's single and healed and ready to mingle, I'm gonna come in. So yeah, they heard from the person at work, could be friends outside of work, that what they did to you, and they're like, okay, you don't want him or her? Okay, I want them. So they're willing to take the consequences, whatever that means. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. And they do have plenty of integrity. They're not actually stealing you from them. They had opportunity to do it, the whole time through, because they've kind of known of you the whole time through. They could have came on to you the whole time you were dating this other person throughout the spring and summer. At least the spring and summer. I don't know how long, if you were living together. It could have been years. I'm not sure. But they've known you long enough that they could have stole you from your ex at any given time, and they've waited until you healed. So they do have integrity. So definitely, they want to be seen that way too. They're a very honest person. They're one of the most honest people. They're the open book. They're the person who doesn't have anything to hide, doesn't lie, so they don't have to remember their lies. So they're a stellar character. It's not going to go fast at all. It's going to go kind of slow. Right now, I don't know if you have any communication at all, but this with this Knight of Pentacles reverse, it's going to go slowly. But slowly is good. Slowly is very good. One, to make sure you're over the ex and everybody's okay with the situation if they're still friends with, your ex. But also they have been really, really watching you on social media kind of obsessively for like quite a long time, probably since around the time you met your person. They're like, oh my God, look at the person they met. And they both kind of fell in love with you at the same time. It was just that you chose your ex, not them. So it doesn't mean that, but there's still a spark for this other person, and I'm assuming you kind of know who I'm talking about. And I don't know if you're blocked or what on social media, but they're spying either through a fake account or in some way, shape, or form. They're doing everything they can to look at your pictures, to just look at every comment on every post to see what people are saying and who's flirting with you and that kind of a thing. So they are, in a good way, obsessed, not like crazy. Well, I mean, whatever. Scorpio's kind of crazy anyway, but it's a really good thing. I didn't call out any signs, and I do want to see the last couple cards I pulled. No, wait, all the way around. Oh, that's the old person, yeah. All right, so for this person, I want to say, what do I want to say? Well, Aries is one of the signs, but also I feel like I got a good mixture of everything. But air signs is Aquarius, Gemini, Libra is what I want to call out for the new person, and Aries for the new person. None of that has to apply. It's just what I got on the board, and I'm giving you a heads up. So it could be any sign, really. I just love the readers who call out like every single zodiac sign, and it's like, yeah, it could be anybody, exactly. Don't name all the signs if you're gonna name none if you're gonna name all. So I'm just naming what I see. Whatever, right? So they're coming in and they're going to offer you the Ace of Pentacles, going to offer you very solid love offers. Solid meaning, yay, it's fun and games for the first couple of months and then it goes away. And that might have been your last person, but the solid offer of love is, yay, this is great, and it's solid, as in it's a friendship. You take it slowly, like you're taking it slowly with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and by taking it slowly, you build this huge foundation of friendship, and the relationship has longevity. So, like, this is something that could last a lifetime, because we did have, we didn't, okay. But definitely with Ace of Pentacles, it does have longevity, could last a lifetime. You can hang out and chill with this person and have fun with them every day of your life and never get bored of them, is what it's saying. You really enjoy each other's company. There's definitely a certain camaraderie, like you have the same sense of humor. You can finish each other's sentences, kind of things. You might have the same moon sign if you're looking into astrology. Sometimes the same moon sign is like, say, I'm a Scorpio with a Gemini moon. And say the person that is coming in, the new person, is a Leo with a Gemini moon. Sometimes the Scorpio and Leo are kind of, but the Gemini fact that we are both in the moon sign makes it so you can almost read each other's mind over. Like you can be really still and quiet and hear them. Like you can almost hear their voice talking to you. And it's one of those things that when you get together, like I was trying to complete the sentence, you finish each other's sentences. You know what I'm saying? So. And you just enjoy their company so much. This is somebody you never get bored of. Never, ever get bored of. So, I mean, longevity, never get bored of. This has, starts slow, going slow. So it does have the makings of something really freaking awesome. Yeah, again, with the Eight of Swords, they're not communicating with you. I apologize. The Eight of Wands in reverse, they're not communicating with you. They are really passionate about you, but they're kind of keeping it to themselves, waiting for you to make sure you're done. Make sure you're not hanging on to any emotional hanging on to, not just necessarily I haven't communicated with my ex in a long time. I'm not emotionally hanging on to hope for the future, or like we can get back together, or we're hoping that we're going to work things out. That I've emotionally detached and let them go. But they are really, really passionate about you. Another Ace of Wands coming up. So that is the new, I want to say 3 weeks for this one. Well, I got 1, 2, 3 in the which is unusual for my spreads or my card reading. Yeah, so with the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like this is the new beginning is happening. It is very passionate, but you're not going there. You're taking it really slow, but it doesn't mean that the passionate feelings don't exist. They've been kind of, like I said, obsessing over looking at your social media and thinking about how much fantasizing they'd like to be with you, and what a shame it is that their friend got you. It's kind of like, I wish I had Jesse's girl. How can I find a woman like that? No, I'll stop. Okay. I promised one of the other signs I'd stop singing, but I can't guarantee that shit. All right. Yeah, so it is kind of like, I wish I had Jesse's girl. This person is just waiting to make sure that you and Jesse are done with, because they're coming in, and within the next 3 weeks, because I feel like you've been, like I said, like a month from your ex. I feel like a month from your ex. So it would be like a total of 7 weeks total, which is funny because today's the 7th. I do believe in like numerology. So like 7 weeks from the time you stop talking to your ex until you start talking to your ex's friend. I know it's crazy. I'm probably talking to like just a few people, but hopefully it resonates with a lot of y'all. That's all I can say. So that's what I'm giving you for a reading. I give you 3 weeks from today. So we're talking like Halloween time. So your birthday time, which Halloween's the beginning of Scorpio season. So end of October. My birthday's on the cusp. It's on the 24th of October. So it becomes Scorpio season by this time. So it works out really well. It's kind of like a little happy birthday present, or early birthday present if you're a November Scorpio. So like getting together with your new person, and it looks very promising. Stay tuned for more readings, and also watch their sign if you know it. And also don't forget to watch your moon, Venus, or rising. Okay. I'm going to ring the singing bowl and clear out your heart space and your head space for the rest of the day a little bit. All right. So it's a pleasure hanging out with you, Scorpios. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Definitely like and subscribe. At 1,000 subscribers, I get to go live, which is the goal. And links for donations, Cash App and PayPal in the description box below, as well as links to my personal readings. I'm sorry if my air conditioner is going on and off. It is what it is. Personal readings is a description of how I do my personal readings. Then there's a link to get a personal reading to my email. So that's how you start off the process. I do them on Instagram face-to-face. But whatever. It's in my personal readings are in the description box below. And I'm going to ring the singing bowl to end the reading. Namaste. Have a good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever the hell time you're seeing this. Peace out, my Scorpio dude friends.